If you're looking for something fun to do this spring with friends and family, consider checking out some local events Raleigh and Wake Forest have to offer. I got to talk with some hardworking forces behind some incredible events to see why they think it's important to get out into the community. I started in downtown Raleigh at barbecue restaurant The Pit to talk about the annual Qgrass Festival.
It is a day of bluegrass barbecue, so there's bands, music, we have vendors, lots of great things going on. It's fun. We have it on Fayetteville Street. So the Qgrass Festival itself is from 12 to 6 p.m. And then this year we are actually hosting an after party at the Raleigh Times from 6 to 10 p.m. So the fun's gonna last a little bit longer. Being in the restaurant industry, obviously feeding our community and everything is huge for us. So we love to support anything we can that deals with food, anything, child food insecurities like that. So the money goes toward Safe Child and then also the Okanochee Council as well. We hope that they're able to enjoy the day, have great food, hear the great music, but also the biggest thing is to support the causes and to just help give back to our community and those food insecurities that we have. So supporting those is big for us. It is honestly such a fun day, and it's fun for all different ages. We have a kids zone, which is great for the little ones, but then also we have for the adults, we have obviously the live bands going, which are great for all ages. We also have different beverages, food, drink. There's literally something for everybody to enjoy.
Next, I went down to downtown Wake Forest to learn about the 42nd annual Meet in the Street held by the Wake Forest Area Chamber of Commerce.
It's like a giant street festival where Brook Street and White Street is loaded with people, shoulder to shoulder people. There's food trucks, there's vendors. It's super fun. It's rain or shine, unless of course the weather gets super crazy. It's just like your typical street festival with music going. We have 3 music stages as well. And it's just a super fun time. This event is special because it's the biggest one in Wake Forest. We expect 15 to 25,000 people every year. We have 25 food vendors, over 150 artisans, 3 music stages, and a whole area devoted to young entrepreneurs and their products. I hope that they get to see how awesome Wake Forest is, that even with our huge growth we've had lately, we still have that small town community feel when you come out and you're on the street with everybody you live near, seeing the vendors, smelling the food, just having a great time. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a way to do some shopping, eat some good food, hang out with neighbors, meet new people, just see what Wake Forest has to offer.
Also in beautiful downtown Wake Forest, I got to check out the nonprofit Wake Forest Downtown, who puts together multiple music events each spring and summer called Friday Night on White.
Friday Night on White started in 2015 as what we term as a quality of life event, an event that's designed to kind of just bring our community together. The event, we're now entering our technically 9th year, but because of COVID, we were unable to hold it in 2020, and we had one in 2021. Each year, the event has just continued to grow. I think we kind of thought after the initial success of Friday Night on White that we would, usually the first few years of a new event, you're kind of like, okay, it's great. Honestly, I did not think that we would be this far into it and still experiencing the success that we have had. The event has also just grown. We have had attendance as high as 15,000 at some of our events, and so that's something that we really weren't prepared for. I hope it's just an opportunity to bring our community together. As someone who's working the event and really puts my heart and soul into it, it's really heartwarming to kind of be at the event and to see people. Sometimes you'll see people who are elderly in the street dancing, and it's very, people who are in their 80s, maybe even 90s out there dancing. People of different races coming together, and then also people with newborn babies or young kids. And so it's really something to me, it's truly an event that has something for everyone, young and old, regardless of race, regardless of socioeconomic demographics. So I think that in itself is really what we want, a community event. It's a great time. It really is. It's just, what I say, it's kind of like sitting out in your backyard with your neighbors. And it's fun to see that people come. Some people don't bring chairs. Some people just walk around the entire time. Other people come and they want to socialize and kind of move from group to group, or move, like some will, patronize some of our businesses or restaurants. But others really just kind of come, put their chairs down the street, gather with their friends and family, and don't move the entire night, and all of those options are good. But we just, again, want it to be a place for everyone to kind of come together, and each person kind of makes what they want out of it.